So today we're going to be looking at and possibly roasting some of my old outfits on Instagram. So if that's something you're here for, stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Caleb, and on here you're going to find a lot of things like luxury shopping, reveals, reviews, unboxings, luxury travel, daily vlogs, pretty much anything that's to do with life and style, you're going to find right here on this channel. So before we go any further, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button down below, give this video a thumbs up, say hi down in the comments, find me over on Instagram, which is what we're talking about today, caleb.snell.designer, and we are going to be taking a look back at some of my outfits on Instagram. They say Instagram is the highlight reel of everyone's life, like the best of the best, and they're not wrong. I don't really post a whole lot anymore, but I used to be really into it. So there's some doozies on there, not gonna lie, and I've got some fun facts and background stories on some of these posts, so let's dive in. So the very first post that we're gonna get started out with is from last year, November 8th, 2022. I think I wore this for filming something, and this was actually the thumbnail photo for the post. I think this is a fire look. BTW, like not gonna lie. This is my favorite t-shirt, my Cruel Intentions t-shirt, which hindsight is 2020. I should have bought like at least 2 or 3 of those because I wear that thing a lot. Over it, I have my Gucci blazer that is from, I think, Resort 2018, 2019, Cruise 2019. One of the vacation-y themed ones. And I have the earring from that same collection on. That is the huge one that you all know and love. The gold lion's head with crystals, the blue crystal cross, and of course my big diamond necklace. It's a vibe, we're here for it. I kind of like this outfit because you have like the prep school blazer vibe with the Cruel Intentions underneath. And that is like, I mean, you're familiar with the film. Like, I don't know what you were doing in '99, but I was watching Cruel Intentions. Love that for me. That outfit is a hit. I love it. You can't tell me anything else. I will not listen to you. Now, this next one, okay, I'm looking cute. I've got a big smile on. We are at Crate and Barrel, the table. Funny fact, so this is my oversized denim shirt, and I wore this a lot for filming over the last like 7 or 8 months, so you've seen it, but that t-shirt, that is from Pharrell's line, The Billionaire Boys Club. Funny story, I was wearing that, carrying my Fendi.com, and we were running into the Nordstrom off of Michigan Avenue. I don't know why, I hate going down that far on Michigan Avenue. It's a trek. But on our way in, this like creepy guy in the mall was like, your bag's nicer than your shirt. Rude. I got a kick out of it. It was a little weird, and I'm like, ugh, I love that shirt. It's like the one with the fire, like the rocket and the lightning bolts. It's over the top and silly, but I absolutely love it. It looks vintage. Now this next look. Okay, so this is from last July 29th, 2022. For some reason, I have the fox fur on over my shoulder. For some reason, it photographs black and blue, but in person, it's like pure black. Like, I don't understand. But yeah, it looks black and blue in photo. And I have my Gucci brooches from that same runway collection that I talked about earlier. That is one of my favorite things to do with these brooches. They're so over the top, and the cameos are very neoclassical. So I just love to wear them like en masse in like kind of a modern funky way, or like down my lapel for work. It's a vibe, I promise. I straightened my hair out for this look, and I'm not quite loving it in this photo. I don't know why. Like, I don't know, it just looks a little flat in my opinion, but the mustache is a vibe. We're here for that. Okay, 2 looks back to back. There's a cement wall that I like to take like full outfits photos in front of, and I had just gotten my Givenchy Antigona. Nope, that's a lie. Pandora, I don't have any Antigona yet. Same black shirt that you just saw in the last photo with the fox fur. However, I wore my brown pants with this, and I have them in stone, so I don't know why I did brown. Maybe the stone were wrinkled or something, but I'm loving the Converse platforms that I have on. Like, those shoes, sick. I love them. I have them in several colors now, by the way. And that Givenchy is a vibe. Like that Pepe leather is perfection. I absolutely love that bag. Going back a little bit further, this photo shoot was actually a lot of fun. Photo shoot, like who am I? I'm whatever. When Zayn took my picture on the rooftop in front of the air vent, I'm just being honest. It's snowing, and this isn't like edited in snow, like it was legitimately snowing. This was April 2nd, 2022. It was nice big fat flakes. And I think I'm wearing this sweater actually. The stone pants that I should have worn with the other outfit, the Converse platforms, and the Coach Eagle NYC tote. It's like one of the 2 times I've taken it out. Fun fact, it was snowing so heavily that if you have a cash and tote, you know, like on the edges at the bottom, like where it kind of rolls out, like I had like snow built up on each side of that. And then my necklace, big diamond one, black Coach hat. Like this is one of my favorite looks. This one is fire, not gonna lie. You can tell, like I'm not lying. Like the snowflakes were fat, but that bag is also fat, P-H-A-T. Anyway, are we having fun? Like, is this a vibe? I don't know. All right, so next up, Okay, this one I have to talk about. So I am showing a lot of chest, you're welcome. And I have my mask on. We are at the 900 Shops on Michigan Avenue. And I think this is actually a really old photo because I think I had taken it like the summer before. Yeah, I posted it in January 4th of 2022. I was not walking around with my stuff hanging out in the middle of January, I can promise you that. But the necklace, that is the gold coin necklace, I think from the Monte Carlo collection from Ben-Amun. I love Ben-Amun, so check them out. That's another jewelry maker that's pretty prevalent in my jewelry drawer. I know how people are feeling about Balenciaga right now, but I have to talk about this look. And this is with my city bag, again, in front of the same air intake vent. I like this look. The pants, though, I think are totally wrong for what's going on here. That's my big puffy coat from ASOS. I think that coat was like 60 bucks and I've gotten 2 winners out of it, which is, hello, it's a vibe. Now the pants are super comfy. I'm not gonna lie, my butt looks amazing in them, which you can't see in the photo, but just take my word for it. But the way they flare out and then wearing like the Nike shoes, it wasn't a vibe, but I got some really good photos of my Balenciaga city bag. Like that bag is everything. That's the one that came like brand new unboxed, and like one of you actually, like your husband worked with the lady that I have on the sales receipt, and small world, like talk about like 6 degrees of separation, or I guess in this case like 3, but whatever. Fabulous bag, never leaving my collection. I need to photograph with the raisin one, but I can never really come up with a good outfit for that one, so stay tuned. Okay, this next look, let's discuss. So my hair is a little long. I said today's look is a uniform of comfort and utility, and low-key a vibe. This was October 31st, so we were out birthday shopping, I think. We went to Oakbrook Mall, and I remember I wore those boots. We went to Oakbrook, and then we went to Rosemont because it was my birthday, and birthday boys like to shop. My sweatsuit is from Target, and if you've seen, I mean, hello, literally any of my weekend vlogs, you've probably seen me wearing it. I love this thing. It's like 12 bucks. It's a little ratty now, not gonna lie, so I should replace it. It's like that perfect, like broken in like sweatsuit, like if you know, you know. Now, the boots. I think these are a ripoff of like the Prada combat boots. Not gonna lie, not like a fake, like I would never buy anything fake, but these are like the ASOS version. Like, you know, ASOS kind of borrows some design ideas. If something hits the runway, I usually run to ASOS and like just keep an eye on it, because if it's like really cool or out there, like it will eventually pop up on ASOS. However, those boots killed me that day. They're limo shoes. Like if you guys watch Oprah, you know what limo shoes are. They're shoes that you literally wear in the car to the party, you sit down, back to the limo, back to the house. Like these aren't for roaming around. I was unprepared. Now I actually, because of these boots, carry blister pads in my bags, but my feet were a bloody mess from these boots. They're technically a size too small, but what can you do? We do it for fashion. The bag that I'm carrying here, that is the Cashin Tote, the crossbody one, the mini, and that went with me everywhere that fall, like nonstop. That was already October 2021. I thought this was like last year. Oops. We learned something new today. I have no concept of time. Love that for me. Now, this is one of the last selfies that I took in our old apartment. Absolutely fabulous. That shirt, again, is ASOS, but it's giving Versace vibes, right? And my quote is Emperor vibes only. And those necklaces. Okay, so we have the Ben-Amun coins again, total fire. We have the Ben-Amun cross, the big Maltese cross. I have my pearl. I think that's the opera length, so like what, 72 inches? So I can usually wrap that up like 4 times. It's a vibe, but it's very clanky and loud. So I've literally, I think, worn that look once or twice on camera because Zane always complains about how it interferes with the microphone when he's sound editing. So I'm sorry to deprive you guys, but now we can appreciate this look together. And my hair is giving Caesar cut vibes. Again, growing out, so like the sides could have been taken in a little bit more, but we're here for it. All right, so 2 more recent looks. Recent, by like recent, I mean like the last 3 years, and then we're gonna go way back, okay? So stick with me, we can do this. All right, so for this look, I had just gotten, June 12th, 2021. This was in our old apartment. That primary bedroom was massive, bigger than what's behind me here probably, but that's neither here nor there. I have such a small apartment for my Hermès, Kelly. If you know, you know. If not, check out the video, link down below. Now, this jacket, this is vintage Givenchy, and I got this from Shop Goodwill for like, it was nothing, next to nothing. So my quote here is, I'm wearing Givenchy. They always stare when I'm wearing Givenchy. The shirt underneath, that is ASOS. And because that collar, it's like a really soft, like a pleated shirt. The collar never stays up when it's over a jacket. It usually like falls over. So that is double-sided taped up for the photo. And I am barefoot, which in the first photo, you can see a little peek of my heel. So I better not find myself on Wiki Feet. I'm kidding, please don't. Anyway, the bag is the YSL Sade, and it is a vibe. I am serving looks, I'm serving fashion. Yes, that is Tom of Finland behind me. Fun fact, in this final photo, I actually gold leafed that candlestick myself. Pretty handy, what can I say? One more photo and then we're going way back. This last one is just a casual look from Gucci, and if you recognize it, this is from the very first photo that I posted here on YouTube. My welcome to my home. It is cringy AF. I cannot watch it without just wanting to die under a rock. Okay, I have permission from Zane to talk about this one. This is from October 19th, 2020. So those jeans are Target. I am 6'7" tall. As you can tell from this photo, I used to be a little bit thinner. We're working on it eventually. So for the first year that Target had this brand, Goodfellow and Company, for jeans for men, they actually had my inseam length, which is a 34, in case you wanted to know. Those jeans are 36, 34. My ass looks amazing. Not gonna lie. The jeans are fire. I have them in almost every color they came in, but after they released the brand, they did away with the length. So now I can't get my cheap $30 jeans at Target anymore. Love that for me. The blazer, no, it's not a blazer. The big rope, yeah, the big rope cardigan thing that I'm wearing, I think that's Zara. Either Zara or ASOS. The shirt underneath is definitely Zara. Again, I'm wearing pearls, the ben-amun koi necklace that made a lot of appearances between 2020 and 2021. And that is the YSL Uptown clutch. I absolutely love that bag. And that is me standing on our old college campus for a photo shoot. Love that for me. Okay, let's go back further. Okay, it's 2019. So imagine December 10th, 2019, the last big party that we went to was my company holiday party. This is what I wore. It's like a belted velvet smoking jacket from ASOS in gold. The shirt underneath I think is just like a Saks Fifth Avenue house brand. My lapel pin, that is Tony Duquette for Coach. I absolutely love Tony Duquette, and the Tony Duquette for Coach collection is probably the only way I'll ever be able to afford a Tony Duquette piece, because if you know, you know. I don't have $30K to spend on a bracelet or a bangle. I wish I did though. My tassel cufflinks, those are from Super Glamorous. I love their shoes. My cocktail ring is Versace. The blue fur wrap thing, it's fake this time, is ASOS. My pants, I think those are from my Calvin Klein tuxedo. Shoes, Giorgio Armani. I don't remember where my black bow tie came from. I remember wanting to buy a Tom Ford, but I think I ran out of time and I don't know where that one's from. And I'm just drinking champagne, pre-gaming. Love that for me. This is one of my favorite looks. This is actually from November 8th, 2016. And if you know what November 8th was, that was the year that Hillary Clinton didn't win. I was so happy. I thought we were gonna have a great evening, and it was a long 4 years. Said what I said. So in this, I am wearing a very vintage Ralph Lauren American flag sweater. Your boy loves a theme. I actually found that at a Goodwill up by the lakes for like $4. And then later that summer, was it the same year or the next year, we found Zane a navy blue version at another Goodwill. So we had like really cute matching Ralph Lauren American flag sweaters. From my keys, I can tell that I still have my Chevy Equinox, which was another very dark time. Like I said, it was a long 4 years. The shirt underneath, that is Ralph Lauren. That's just a seersucker, probably Ralph Lauren polo, found it at Macy's or something silly like that. Jeans, ooh, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. They're dark, so they could be Banana Republic, but I also don't look thin enough to fit into the pair I have in this photo, so it's a crapshoot. Now those glasses, if you recognize, those are now my house glasses. So those are really cool. They were cool at the time. They're old now, don't get me wrong, but those were Prada. The sides were done in wood, which was really unique at the time. And then they have like the plastic over the top, metal rim at the bottom. Like they were a vibe, and they're really comfortable and lightweight. Sad fact though, I always, when I push my glasses up, do it here on this side. I know you should be like more in the middle, like whatever. The wood over here is like very dark from the oils on my hands, whereas this side is still like the light original color. So I don't know if that's a cool fact or a gross fact, but it's there. It's out there now. Everyone knows. All right, this is September 25th, 2014. I was feeling myself that day, apparently. I even said obligatory sexy convertible selfie. I had a convertible in college, and I was actually a server at Olive Garden during this time. I think those sunglasses are D&G. Zane scratched them. There's that. They were gold frame with gold mirror lenses. Like, it was right after Sex and the City came out, part 2, where she had like the silver pair with like the white outfit, I'm talking about when she first comes out. And I just thought they were so cool. Looking back, like you don't realize at the time, but I was pretty attractive. I must have looked pretty good just zipping around my convertible.
So much for a roast.
Okay, here's a bad look. This is actually from 2011. So this was a TBT, Throwback Thursday, that I posted on March 13th of 2014 to 2011. We were having dinner at St. Elmo's in Indianapolis, and for some reason I thought I would wear my Sebago loafers, red shorts with at least a 9-inch inseam. I think that's a braided leather belt, My jacket is from H&M. It was like a jersey material, which was like really cute at the time, but like looking back, you couldn't tell me anything, and I don't even know what those glasses are. Oh, Ray-Ban. Oof. Woof. And I think this was the era where I would just shave my head at home rather than go to the salon. Yeah, I had that era, believe it or not. Not a vibe. Not a vibe. Like at the time, super freaking cute, Instagram worthy, not even Instagram worthy, Pinterest worthy. Now, kind of embarrassing, and I'm glad it's super far down. Like you have to really scroll to get there. I'm gonna share with, oh, here I am in high school. That was my freshman year. That shirt was American Eagle. And fun fact, I think it shows up on Weeds? No, Degrassi. Who wore it though? Oh, Dylan. Marco's boyfriend Dylan wore this shirt in Degrassi, and I just thought it was so cool. It was American Eagle. I even had a maroon American Eagle shirt to go underneath it, and this one I'm wearing white. That necklace is probably Hollister. And yes, I had a chin beard thing from like 7th grade through like all of high school almost. And that hair is gelled for the gods because I know for a fact I was not flat ironing my hair back then. And I had to use a lot of product to get it to just like do the whole stick up thing. And that's probably American Crew if I'm not mistaken. That was in 03. Okay, one last photo and then I'm done, you guys. Like we are going deep in, and wow, there's some doozies through here. Okay, last one, I promise. So I wore this for, oh, that's a good look. I love this. Okay, so I wore this for a presentation in college. I think it was like my art history. My final, I was presenting on Roman lamps, if that's a thing for you. Shirt underneath, I think it's just like a Target or a Gap Oxford in light blue. And of course this is filtered for the gods, so I can't, like you're not gonna see like what colors things actually were. Those glasses are all over People's. The tie, I wanna say is also Target. It was like a black night watch check. That is a full-on denim jacket from the Gap, buttoned all the way up until you could just see the tie. Underneath, a camel hair blazer with double collars popped. The jacket was Laura Piana, which I also got at a Goodwill, and I think it had a moth hole in the very back. You had to like look for it to see it. Anyway, it was a whole thing. Anyway, that's what I wore to college. That with like a Louis Vuitton bag, probably an Epi Sorbonne, or with this look, I could see myself having carried the green Speedy 40 in the Epi leather. It was a vibe. That is a look back at some of my Instagram looks for the last 9 years. I think we made it. You're welcome. Did you ask for it? No, but I gave it to you anyway. Isn't that great? We can learn a lot from looking back. Yes, they do say that, you know, Instagram is really just a highlight reel of someone's life, like the best days of the best. Some of these might have been a little Photoshop, not gonna lie, but it's fun to look back, see where you've been, see where you're going, and it's all on there if you want to find out. caleb.snell.designer. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will see you all on Wednesday. I'm going to put up a community post. We might be switching times to 4 p.m. from 10 a.m. We'll see how I feel. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.